in Santa Ana, California, and we're here to ask him a couple of questions about the work environment here.
Hi.
Hi. So can you tell us a little bit about some of the responsibilities that you may have in this type of work?
Yeah, I'm one of 4 partners at the agency and the president. So my responsibility basically is to run the day-to-day business. So I interface with a lot of the senior members of the agency, and we develop strategy for the business and then strategy for our clients, and then make sure we do just killer advertising on their behalf.
So what do you think an expected salary range would be for someone in this field?
It really ranges, depends on what you do, what department you work in, and certainly what kind of experience you have, but it will pay, generally starting salaries are about $38,000 a year, and you can make in this industry up to several $100,000 depending on what you do. Typically, the creative team, the people that make the ads, make more money, especially when they get more senior, because that's the product that we make. That's what we make for our clients, is the advertising, the creative.
Very nice. Is there any background experience or a skill set that you may need for this type of job?
I think the most important thing is we almost always require somebody has a college degree. So if you are thinking about getting into advertising, it's very competitive. It's difficult to get into. It's a very desirable industry to be in. So you kind of learn your craft in college. So you would study marketing or sometimes psychology or philosophy, things like that, or writing, humanities, things like that. But generally the skills are be able to communicate well, be able to write well, and to understand business and marketing.
Is there any schooling or training that you guys prefer for this type of field?
Yeah, I think it's kind of what I was just saying, but I think the ability to write well, the ability to communicate well are key attributes that we look for in employees.
What would you say the best colleges are for it?
It's a really good question. So there's some really good local universities that specialize in advertising or have a good advertising program. Cal State Fullerton is a really good school. As I think about it nationally, Michigan State has a really good advertising program. Boston University has a great communications program and advertising program there. University of Miami is another one. But I would say generally speaking, there are lots of good programs out there, lots of good schools, and the most important thing is just get your degree. It doesn't have to be in advertising, but we really want to make sure people are kind of committed to their college education and go through a 4-year program to get their degree.
Are you guys looking for any internship opportunities at this time?
Yeah, we hire about 8 to 10 interns every semester, and so it can be a 1 or 2 semester internship, and we pay. Some internships are unpaying or non-paying. Ours always pay. I think we pay $11 or $12 an hour, and we have them in every department. So, like I said, we have 8 to 10 depending on the time of year, and it's a really important program for us.
Awesome. For advertising, what other agencies are hiring if you guys aren't available at the time?
Well, I don't know if they're hiring right now, but some of the good agencies that are around, there's one called 72 and Sunny up in Los Angeles, as you might imagine by the name. There's a company called Chiat Day, also in Los Angeles. Wyden and Kennedy is in Portland, Oregon. They're Nike's agency, among other things. Some of the bigger agencies, one called Young and Rubicam, where I used to work. J. Walter Thompson does the Ford business. BBDO is a big agency in New York. Probably some of the ones that pop to mind.
Awesome. So what would you say some pros and cons are for your job?
For my job, well, the pros are that I get to interact with all the different departments and all the different people, and I tend to get bored, so having variety in my job is a good thing. So I work with creative people and business people and accounting and human resources and all the different departments. On the negative side or the con side, I wouldn't say for my job per se, but it's a business where you typically work a lot of hours, and some people don't like that. So the life-work balance sometimes is a challenge, but we work really hard in this business, and sometimes you don't get out at 5 o'clock. Some people just don't like that. So.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much for doing this interview. And if you guys are interested, you can ask us questions, and I'm sure Ed here would be very happy to answer.
If anybody's interested in looking us up, our web address is amusementparkinc.com. and we've got a lot of the information and the ads that we've done and a lot of our client information on the website. So good luck to everybody and have a good summer.